Raiders head coach. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His guys ready to see how they match up in a battle between two Super Bowl contenders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll run the sneak, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. Able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down, Raiders.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Once again, it's Sampson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 12.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
Grant on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
McPherson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
McCarthy's pass.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Pick up, thrown down for a loss.
On the tackle.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down, and the pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Complete to Ashton
3rd and a yard.
A 2-yard pickup.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Vikings 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. The pressure kicks there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Max Crosby getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
17 yards on the play.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. So, a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
a 3rd and a yard. It's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
2nd and 10.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
84.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Intended for number 88.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Raiders offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers.
Hunter's pass.
2nd and 10.
To Brock Bowers. He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one caught at the 4. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking it in, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Sampson will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3.
Vikings 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On the ground is Genty to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. We'll run the draw with Genty. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Vikings 10.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Turner in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Bowers, the man in motion. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. And this is Brian Robinson. A 55-yard touchdown run. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the home team running back. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Bills get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Kyle Pitts. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get it out 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
At the 26-yard
Just by Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Raider first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
More yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Raiders first down. A gain of 14. First down.
A run with Sampson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The ball carrier.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard. That's a short one caught by Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Sampson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Brings up third and
Those
goal.
last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. She'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's a design run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. So, from 37, here's second and 3. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Open man, right side. He's gone. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A little play action here with McCarthy. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 now from the 36.
10 more yards. That's another.
First down right back to Sampson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the rate.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 8. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
28, Vikings 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Vikings offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Vikings.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Back at the 34-yard line.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one online. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
He was taken down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his left. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Good for 27 and a first down.
42-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 43-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. They get 22 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You got to find a happy medium as a quarterback between knowing when to extend the play and just knowing when to go down. In this case, the defensive tackle gets there in a hurry. He puts an end to this play before it even gets started.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
16.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up fourth down. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down, Raiders.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. It is 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run here. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll look to throw. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Vikings are right back in this one. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
At the 20-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Run right up the gut for Gentry. And a timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock stop, 46 seconds to go.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So a win here for the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.